Hey everybody, we're here today to talk about the Jeep and what we have done to it so far. Mike has owned it for a year. Time flies, huh?
Yes, it does.
I'm married to a robot. It doesn't normally talk like that. Okay, try it.
You starting at the back?
So I was going to start at the back. Let's start at the back. Do you want to talk? Do you want to tell the people?
Okay, first thing you gotta do is protect your spare tire. And these are good because you can set them up with your key, your programmable key. You can set it up with that so you don't need an extra key for it. So it's a lock to keep people from stealing your tire and your camera and stuff off the back. Because you don't have that when you first get it, you can, anybody can come along and take out a couple bolts there, and that's a lot of money sitting there, a couple thousand with your tire and camera and everything. Chrysler lift kit, which is more like 3 on the Rubicon here, 2.5. It's got nice Fox shocks that come with the kit. The only thing the kit didn't come with was the track bar, which they suggest changing. So I got I'll have to look up the name of the track bar, but it's twice as heavy as the one that came with on the Jeep.
Is that this one?
That's the one that goes side to side. It would be, yeah, wait a minute, where'd it go? No, it's this one right here. And it's got a lot more flex too with that one. And I think it's rock crawl, but I'm not sure.
We'll look that up.
It's like, if you pick up the two, the original OEM one and that one's twice as heavy. It's adjustable. So you raise it up, you can line your front end, keep everything aligned.
We'll leave a link to everything below so that you know exactly what we put on this thing.
Front bumper from, where is that? EA, I don't remember where I got that
Is this
from.
EAG?
EAG, I guess.
I guess so, that's what it says on it.
Got the bumper, and then I had to get the skid plate that's separate down there for skid plate. This bumper does come with the bar. I forgot about that too. It comes with the bar. It goes across if people want that on there. I like it open rather than, that look cool bar that smashes in the radiator when you run into stuff. But I might mount a couple LED lights on here. Because out in the woods at night, you do need to see down the road a little ways.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I like that.
So I might use that spot, but I do, and also it's extra weight on the front having that bar on there. Try and keep as much weight off of there as I can. That all adds up.
Ooh, compressor.
Yeah, it's got air compressor on there. I could put a tank. I put a small tank in the bumper. It's actually mounted right up in here. There's like a 1 gallon tank in there for the air compressor. And my fitting for the air up the tires are right there. Just plug that in. Easy to get to. Got like 15 feet of hose, so I can go around all the tires. It pumps it up fairly fast.
Let's talk about the winch.
Winch is I think the Warren 12,000 pound. What is this? The Evo, I think is what it is. With the synthetic rope on there. Yeah. It doesn't say on that side. Anyway, nice worn cover for over the top. It's got the synthetic line on there. So I got the synthetic cover that goes over it, which is also helpful for pulling. You leave that on there and it keeps the rope from, if it breaks, from snapping back at yourself. It's kind of like putting a coat or something over the top. The other thing that's good for it, keeps the UV off of there, because the bad thing about synthetic rope is it breaks down with UV. So nothing's exposed except for a little bit right there at the end for sunlight. So
how many times have we rescued ourselves?
I don't know, only once.
How many times have we rescued other people?
A couple times. Once, twice, I don't know. Yeah, so it does a good job. Pulled it in there pretty easy into that setup there. On the sides here we have these lights that are kind of hidden. So I don't have these big monster lights and stuff all over the place. I want something that's kind of hidden and out of the way so it looks stock. And these things really light up. They're LED. Turn these on, it'll light the ground. This whole area, it just covers that whole area.
Can you turn them on right now?
It's not gonna be very bright. And then also, I'll turn it on. But also it's got a turn signal on there too. So like the European cars have a turn signal on the side. So you can either, it has an orange light on there too. So you can either hook it up or not. I have it hooked up, so if their car is sitting right here, they can tell I have my turn signal on.
Nice.
It's nice when you're at those double, you know, turns, double left turns.
Yeah, then you know if someone is turning next to you or not. It's bright. It just lit up when you opened the door. Whoa, that's bright. Okay, even in the daytime, that's bright. Oh yeah, that's nice. I really like that. It's just super seamless. Looks nice. It's very unobtrusive. It's just there and it's super functional, but you don't really notice it unless you point it out.
It's got the Tazer on there for programming. So you can run the cameras at any speed. You can disconnect the sway bars and two-wheel drive or forward. It gives you more control over what you're doing. There are a few glitches, like every once in a while you do the lockers and then it doesn't want to unlock. I have to turn the ignition off and then back on, and then it resets. But the advantages outweigh disadvantages with that. It's pretty nice to have that on there. Oh, locking. I don't know why they don't ever lock the hoods, because you know there's a lot of stuff underneath the hood people can steal. So got these too. Got these with the back, so you can lock everything up if we want to.
Are they different keys?
Yeah, well, this one's a separate key for this one.
Oh, okay.
What else is there?
The hard top. I mean the soft top.
Oh, yeah, we got soft top for summer, hard top for winter.
Where's the soft top right now? It's in here somewhere.
It's in pieces.
Oh, it's in pieces.
Up there.
We'll show a picture of it. We have it.
Really like the soft top for summer. I really like the hard top for winter when it's, you know, when we're in the 20-degree temperatures, the snow and stuff. It's and the boom matting in here too. That really made a difference on the sound quality on the stereo, and insulating in here. These pads up in there. Those are like an inch thick. So when I bought this, I planned on, I didn't like the Chrysler ones. I wanted something a little better. So I ordered it without the padding in it, just so I could get what I wanted later on.
It's made a huge difference in the road noise.
Yeah, and there's pads back here in this one too. It's really good quality setup that they have. This one's their higher end one. It's perforated and the better material. They have two different versions of it.
All right, other things inside.
Oh yeah, the new Jeep mats.
New Jeep mats. Just installed today.
Yeah.
And then the little logo, I don't know, what do you call these that go inside the little trays?
Huh?
Your little things that go in the trays?
Oh, those? I don't know what those are. Yeah, I got a whole kit of those.
They're cool, whatever they are.
Yeah. Yep. Mount for your camera up there.
Oh, yeah. We have our dash cam mount. Has a phone side, and then we bought a GoPro mount right here.
The next thing is the hardwire in the camera up there.
Yeah. Got
You won't be able to see the wires right now. They're just hanging down. They'll be hardwired in.
Yeah, he just got a dash cam a few weeks ago, so, and it's front and rear. Do you have the rear one on?
No.
Okay.
Not the rear one yet.
So
I have to pull some stuff along the edge. It won't take that long, but. And then 3M. I got the thick 3M clear bra for the doors, so we don't scrape them up. And this stuff's really thick, and it will if it scratches, you get out in the sun, the scratches will disappear. It will clean itself up. Got some on the front of the hood there.
hard to see, but I think you can see it in the camera.
which we put on ourselves. Well, I did most of it myself, which is, I'd recommend 2 people to do that job.
Mike learns the hard way.
It's really hard to do with one person.
It was a little easier to do the one. Did you connect the drains on your floor mats?
You just pull out a little piece of carpet and pull the drain out and pop that one in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you pull that out, you'll see through to the underneath.
Oh yeah, there. Oh yeah, I can see the ground. Huh.
Yep.
Very cool. Put you back in place. Nice.
Yeah.
I would say that's it, but that's a lot of stuff that you've done.
And I like the antennas. People like to go with the bullet antennas, which a friend of mine has. Which, if you've seen like some of the shows, they're dangerous.
Why?
People can slip and fall on them, and it'll actually go into your arm or whatever.
Okay, that's not good. Let's not do that.
And you know when you get out of a Jeep, how you can slip and slide around. So I'll stick with the stock antenna. It does fine.
Have you done anything to the engine or?
No, the engine, I really don't need to do anything with it.
Yeah.
It works really good the way it is.
Right. And the suspension, obviously the lift kit, we completely redone that.
These tires wear down, I might put some 35s on them, but I want to go the same width because of the trails we go on. I don't want to go any wider, which is a problem because you go a little bit taller. These are 33s. You go 35 and they go to I think 12-inch wide. Right now I think they're 10.5.
Some of those trails we would have barely fit down.
I would, so I don't know why they don't make them taller and the same width.
Yeah, good question.
And then you can use same wheels, same everything, just put on some different tires.
Did you get your new windshield wipers put on?
I only did the one side.
It's a very important upgrade if you live in a snowy climate. But we don't know if it'll be any better.
It seemed to be just a hair better.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of metal on that blade on the original one.
They were
all the snow and ice were freezing to it.
They were really icing up really badly. Here's our little rock slide table. This is coming super handy for camping. It's a little rattly. We're working on fixing that. It opens up just like that. It's a little harder to do one-handed. And fits in the little notches right there. Notches right there. And now you have extra space for barbecuing or setting your food, setting up plates, or setting your camp gear. I don't know, putting your socks down when you put your shoes on in the morning, whatever. But it comes in handy, and then you don't have to try to store a table in the back of your Jeep. And then we always carry this little shovel too with us when we go, and we usually carry our electric chainsaw as well, especially if we're going up in the forest of Washington. Don't want to be caught with no way to chop up a fallen tree. All right, good tour, Mike. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Come back and talk to me. What else do you want to do to the Jeep?
Well, probably put some skid plates on it later on. I'm looking at a full skid plate system for underneath there, and then use the UHMW over the top of that. There's a place online that sells that, but it's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Yep. It's not something that's, you know, everybody's gonna see unless they crawl underneath it. It's just for protection.
Are you going to put new rock slides on it when you do that?
No, I probably won't.
Okay.
They seem adequate for what we do.
That's true. We're not doing
If we
too crazy stuff.
beat them up, then we'll change them out.
There you go.
Yep. That's all.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.